are you guys?
All right, you?
Good, yeah.
I'm doing excellent. A little bit powdered in the nose. Not powdered in the nose, but there's a lot of dust. Well, this is starting off well.
Am I on Mars?
Starting off, I'm powdered noses. Are you for or against powdered noses?
Against. Well,
yeah.
you know, I don't oppose anybody doing it.
No.
But personally, you know,
I think anyone should do whatever they want to do.
yeah, if you want to do it, if you want to do it, do it. Yeah.
No. I don't. Not really. Not willingly. I mean.
No. All right. Here, have some.
Yeah.
Get it down, yeah.
How was the show for you guys? I saw most of it because I had another interview. But
yeah, really good. Yeah.
We're getting a bit of an idea of how our festival goes now. I mean, I don't know whether I wouldn't say we were lucky with Glastonbury, but Glastonbury really was good.
Yeah, it was.
We played Hurricanes recently and in France, and it seemed like people didn't really know who we were as much as far as the festival crowd goes. So we were a bit concerned today with how it would go.
Yeah.
But it was very different, and you have to remember that it's always different. It's always a different experience. I think bands that get into their routine a little bit, they maybe come across as arrogant because they're too in their routine, and you have to remember that every gig is different people and a different experience.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
what do you find yourselves reacting most to?
Well, sometimes, I don't react very well to a crap audience, you know. I really pick up on it, but you know, today was brilliant, really good, you know.
Oh, so you don't even need hecklers, like you yourselves are the hecklers.
Hecklers.
Yeah, they fucking won't. Yeah,
they won't. They've got no.
Nobody really heckles us, do they?
They've got no.
Are they intimidated?
Well, I just think they're really into it. They're just enjoying it, aren't they? You know what I mean?
I mean, like I say, Hurricanes was the only gig we've really had. We're doing our own gigs. They've all been sell out. Everybody has been there because they know why they're there, and it's been a great night. You know what I mean? So anyone that's gonna try and spoil it. Everybody else is going to do the job for us. Everybody else is going to get out. You don't want to be here. You know what I mean? So.
Do you find yourselves engaging with hecklers? Because there's some British acts sometimes, not that means anything, but sometimes they engage. You know, sometimes it's it works for the show. Sometimes,
we do. Yeah, I mean, a couple of times. Certainly happened a couple of times, but there's an art to doing it as well. You know, it's like. If someone's being really abusive, you just got to keep you cool because you just end up looking even worse than them. Do you know what I mean?
That hasn't really been the problem. I mean, the only real problem is the opposite, where you just had a fan who's obsessive. And there was that guy in Hitchin, was it? He wanted you to sign something in the middle of the gig. He was just like in the middle of a song. And he wanted him to sign something.
So in the end, I came in and signed it, and everyone was well pissed off, weren't they?
No, it's funny. It worked. It just always works. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it's
if you're going to be an ass, you don't necessarily need to be rewarded for it. You know.
No, completely. You know, you reward yourself for it, don't you? Or rather, the crowd.
Well, there's professionalism.
Here's a turn.
There's professionalism, and then there's not being able to step out of your bubble for a moment because you're such a fucking perfectionist. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then, which is all the bullshit, by the way, and self-delusion. You know. So it's about being real. So what if something goes a bit array or something? It's reality. You know what I mean? It's not.
Are most people self-delusional, you think, in the music business?
There's a lot of it, Yeah, completely. I think a lot of people have to be in order to get where they've gotten, because if they weren't, they wouldn't get anywhere because they're fucking useless.
I said there's
zero talent, a lot of gap.
But I would say, like, people in the industry that are part of the mainstream industry that we've worked with, we've been a breath of fresh air to them, working with them, and they've told us that, you know what I mean, in so many ways, because you know, if they've got some young band or whatever, some boring band or whatever, they've got to smile and be nice and everything and do their job. But with us, they love it. You know what I mean? They're really excited about it, like we are. So
you guys come across as very real, you know, because there's a lot of politics in music, you know, and it seems like the UK is full of that. And but there's a lot of that. Oh, bye. Bye. It's a glasses kind of company, I guess. I have no idea why that's happening. Maybe they sell a lot more sunglasses over here. Maybe that's why.
I noticed a lot in the crowd.
Your music moves. You run a crap flowing from your nose. R1. Silent dreams are a blag on time. They get away with the worst crimes. You fall fast and avoid the pain, only to remember that you still remain.
You're both past your 40s now, like so it's an unusual age to break through, right?
Really. I mean, that's really good though, isn't it? You know, it sets a good example. I think blokes our age have, you know, come up to us and sort of like, this is great, you know.
It is. I'm 33 now, and I still hope to, you know, achieve what you guys are doing.
Sure,
Because someday I think I still have it in me, you know.
It's never too late. What matters is the idea, the idea and the execution of that idea. You know,
if you
that's
want
all that
it,
matters.
if you want it, you know, I mean, I think we're both kind of musically alternate outside of the mainstream, you know. Even more than that, we're lost artists or whatever. You know what I mean? Not, you know, undiscovered artists or whatever. You know. So to strike the mainstream, I think, is a weird thing for us, but it's something we both relate to as well at the same time. You know what I mean? When I was younger, it annoyed me. You know, you'd watch Top of the Pops and you would slag everything off. And you'd hope that there'd be something good on it. You know what I mean? You still have you'd be negative, but you still have that positivity that there will be something good on it that would spur on the nation or whatever. You know what I mean?
The narrative is extremely interesting because, like, you guys, like, if you're pointing out what you don't like in society, and then it all of a sudden turns itself on its head, and it's positive to you, right? So all of a sudden you're like doing major European festivals such as this one with something that is very that is very awesome. I guess this is the word. You know, like all of a sudden, is it very endearing to you guys? Like we're making it. It's cool. You never know when you make it. Do you?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. I don't think it's very important, to be honest.
Exactly. I used the wrong words. I'm sorry.
Well, no. I mean, you need to.
It's a thing when you think about that kind of thing. You know, helping others or thinking about others, but that empathic thing. You know, it's. You burn out. I do it a lot. I'm too empathic all the time. I think about other people, but I'm interested in other people. So it's a double-edged sword, I suppose. You know.
There was someone who once said, I actually don't remember, but there was someone who once said 95% of everything is shit.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah,
shit. It should be shit. It's like people that make mistakes in their lives and worrying about it. You're supposed to make mistakes in your life. How are you going to learn anything that you're going to do if you don't make any fucking mistakes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially deep failure, right? It's cathartic, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yes, you learn a lot from it, and I think you have to go through that. If obviously you need to go through that.
I think in whatever so-called modern times, you have to do that now because what are you going to do? Do you know what I mean? You can't be discovered. Not everyone can grow up having a wonderful experience. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean your experience wasn't valid. It wasn't true. It wasn't good. You know.
What are the other 5% that aren't shit to you guys?
What?
Yeah. What is not shit?
Don't know. Whatever you get interested in, you know.
But to you guys, what is? Like, apart from your own music, I guess.
I suppose the same thing. Anybody that's really,
Grime at the minute, that's not shit.
I'm sorry?
Grime music.
Okay.
Some folk music I listen to, that's not shit. My wife's not shit. My kids aren't shit.
We aren't shit.
No, we aren't shit. No. We're definitely not shit. So yeah, those things. That's all that matters at the minute. So
I don't pick out any particular phrases from as a journalist or whatever I am. I don't care. But if there was a title and if I was writing about this, it'd be awesome. We are not shit. It's great. You know.
We're not shit.
The headline. We're not shit.
Yeah.
There, bunch of fucking absolute cunts banging on the sharp and front, non-plus, the flicker, the fruit machine, the guaranteed bus, and 2 for 1. We are the sitcom. Wicked, you play it out to the finest from on the armchair.
Nottingham. I've never been to Nottingham. Is it boring?
no, it's all right.
It's all right.
It's like anywhere. Well, it's boring. It's like anywhere. Isn't it?
It's not, but again, it's not as well. You know, it's got a lot of good people there. If you go out at night and you know go to a pub or whatever and go for a bit of a walk around,
The regular things then.
you'll have a great time. You'll have a great time. It's about nightlife, really. Nottingham. That's what it's got going on, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's got anything. You know what I mean?
I have some mates there, so maybe
it's all right.
we'll be going this
It's all
year.
right for a drink. Yeah, you ought to visit. It's all right. Yeah.
Fantastic. You guys Forest supporters?
No, don't support football.
Football at all? Okay.
No, I don't.
Something else to do with
It's too fucking expensive, isn't it?
It is. It's become very expensive over here too.
I mean, like elitist.
It's just shit. You know, I mean, it's good. You know, a lot of people I know are into it, but it's not my thing. You know.
Sure.
I don't know how they deal with it in modern times when it's so elitist. You know, like Liverpool, where they built a massive stadium in the poorest area of Liverpool, and but it's so cut off from the whole area. It didn't bring any wealth to the area. You know what I mean?
Furthermore, it makes it even worse, right?
Yeah, so it can be quite an ugly thing, I suppose.
Sure.
Come on, angel delight, Farley's Ross. I want the Spangles Run. Bunch of cunts, get it down.
You guys have a song called Corgi. I just remembered.
Yeah.
You guys have a song called Corgi. So you're basically talking about the symbol of the corgi, right? In England, what it represents, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because do you recommend the corgis as pets?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one actually, to be honest. They're all right. Yeah, they're nice little dogs. Yeah, little dogs are all there. They're easy to maintain.
I'm big on dogs, but corgis have big heads and small bodies.
they
They're one of
do,
those
yeah,
breeds
yeah,
that have
they do
a big
actually.
head.
They got big
They look
heads,
like
yeah.
Toby Jumps.
Yeah, a bit like the Royals, haven't they? Big heads,
And
big
and
heads.
short legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, big nose, big ears
Not
and
the
shit.
breed of pig, really.
Yeah, it's not the one.
Did
Yeah.
you guys see a new recent online video, like a YouTube thing, which was the corgi who could not reach? He was lying down. He could not reach the tennis ball. Which was like a few inches away. Like it was almost, just like very very close, but he could not reach it. Like and could not move. Just like
Because it was too fat or something.
yeah, did not move.
Fuck that.
Actually useless, but adorable.
Yeah, you wouldn't like to be a corgi, would you? Well, you probably would if you get a nice ass.
Well, I don't know. I think if you're British and you saw someone with corgis, you'd think, well, are they?
They're a bit shit, aren't they?
They're not the breed.
Okay.
I grew up with loads of dogs. I grew up on a farm and we had tons of dogs. So I know quite a bit about dogs. And certain breeds are bred to have such bad illnesses and stuff for the sake of the style, which is a bit wrong.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
For the sake of being cute, I guess.
Yeah, for the look.
You're cute, but you're useless.
Yeah, you've got breathing trouble. I think you're cute. It's not really right.
Bulldogs as well. Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I love bulldogs, but they're very.
Yeah, exactly.
It has a lot of health
That's what I'm
problems,
talking
right?
about, Yeah.
I like the taxis, cars, motorbike, with the council, one of those traffic zones. That's sad, mate. Good for me. I've got a laddie on.
More of a serious question, but because of austerity days, do you feel austerity is going to end anytime soon? Not really, is it?
No.
Because it's a huge thing all over Europe, but also in Portugal as well. Like we're really feeling it,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, I could tell being here
It won't
today.
end, no. You've got to get up and make your money. That's what they're telling you. Most people can't. Most people haven't got the fucking will to. So, and most people haven't got the interest. Making money's boring. suffering. Do you know what I mean? Who wants to do that? And that's the climate. So unless you want to pull yourself out of the misery, by becoming financially successful, then you'll just end up in the misery, which is wrong.
It's like today though. I wanted to go and buy some tobacco. We got to the hotel. I went for a walk around a block. The hotel we're staying is like a 5-star hotel. We're in a corner, tried to buy some tobacco. There was like these really poor shops selling whatever they could sell. They had a few packets of cigarettes lined up, and it was all a bit of a charade to try and sell stuff. You know what I mean? And I kept saying everywhere, "Where's the tobacconist? Where's the no one spoke English or whatever." I went to the train station, and it felt really poor. It felt really like there was a lack of communication there in the train station. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
it feels detached, right?
It felt detached, yeah.
60 kids, where's mine? Wasted wood on shit, coffee all the time. Fish fingers, take the barrel. I can't believe you ain't kids. Fuck off, jolly fucker. Jolly fucker. Jolly fucker. Mr. Jolly fucker.
Not to do any judgment on my behalf, but it's really very cool that you guys are, speaking the truth from your perspective. You feel that there's some sort of English legacy in that, because it doesn't seem so common in the other countries. Because I don't know, I guess some authors in the past, like, do you guys feel like you do what you do, right?
Yeah.
But and you have your own voice, obviously. But do you think that is a very positive thing that happens in the UK as opposed to other not so good things, such as the class system as well? So it's good to be speaking the truth. I mean.
Yeah. It's got to be done. Yeah. The more people should do it.
Is it difficult? Have you found any obstacles?
Not really. I mean, well, it's difficult. Yeah, of course it is. It takes you a long time it took me a long time to do this. So, people need to live their lives and then make those choices. You know what I mean? People that are 21, 22, without trying to sound condescending, pretty much cut off from things. We've lived our lives, so this is the reason why we are the way we are. So.
Yeah, and that's a hard thing to say to young people. We've lived a life and you haven't, so you can't think about anything. So, which isn't really true. I mean, like, you can still boil up your teenage or whatever views, your young view, and encapsulate it in some way. You're alive. You're a man now. You've got just as much opportunity as everybody else has, but maybe they feel like they haven't. And in Britain we have this concept of like the nanny state. That relieves people from thinking about what they want, and the government will do it for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody shake, I've got a bloody strop on. I'll tell you, mate, I might get undone at everything I see. The grass in the dugout always bleeds. Make history for no one. Ain't as much as bleeds. The dark fruit will go on. Get up from the knees and it shake it. I've been around.
You know what you guys remind me of? You guys remind me the equivalent of the young ones 20 years ago. 30 years ago.
I love that. Rick Mail is one of my heroes.
He's gone now, unfortunately.
He died last year, unfortunately.
I was really sad.
I was upset.
I was very upset for a whole, like a week or so.
Usually those kind of people get like a news at 10 announcement and stuff, but I don't know whether he got one or not. But yeah, I've been watching Bottom recently as well.
Oh, I ordered the whole DVDs when he passed. I was like, I need to finally buy these, so I just got a load of them. Yeah, but it was really fantastic. So you guys remind me of the young ones. That's what I think. But thank you very much.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Nice one.
And I hope you guys come back soon again, because the show is cracking.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'll take it back.